Good morning. This is Keisha from Twin Gemini's Travel Agency, and I'm here at Ocean Coral Resort in Trelawny, Jamaica. Just trying to catch the sunrise. It's a little cloudy today, so the clouds are kind of covering the view, but in the meantime, I'm gonna do what I always do, and you get your first look at the resort before I do my official inspection with them. And as you can see, I started at the beach area. They're actually in the process of trying to make it a little bit more swimmable and building it out. But it's a fairly nice beach, some ample seating area. Right now the resort is at 58% occupancy. If you look over there, you can see the nice beautiful mountains, and then back around you have the ocean. So it's really the best of both worlds, because you just have a little bit of both for Jamaica. So you get that full experience of the mountains and then the beautiful ocean, right? So great backdrop for any type of event. All over there is the hotel area, and your restaurants and everything is over there too. So we're going to, just walk around real quick. This video might be, a little long, but you'll get to see the hotel in a nutshell before everyone gets up and starts moving around. Over to the left over there, they're still in the process, and they were supposed to be done by, I believe, February, but now the date is moved back to November, or pushed to November, is where the adults only part of the resort is going to be. So right now this is all family, right? So family, I mean, obviously you can come by yourself, but come November, if you're looking for an area where it's only adults allowed, no children, they'll have that available coming soon. All right, so here's your ocean area. It's very nice. You can see a good portion of the rooms have either ocean front access or views. My room has a wraparound balcony, so I get a pretty good view of the ocean, the mountains, the pool, and the nightlife that's happening each evening. The sand is a little padded, so not so I guess movable, or if that's the right word for it, meaning you can walk on it. It's padded down, you can walk on it and you're not getting it or kicking it everywhere. So for someone like me who's not really a big fan of sand, you definitely enjoy it. Kids looking to build sand castles, maybe not so much. All right, so we'll walk around this way. Now all the restaurants and everything is kind of in the same main area, which is great. And now this resort, because of the size, even though it's it is big and yet small, right? Like, it's a very nice size for people who maybe don't want to walk far, or don't want one of those properties where it takes a while to get to any specific place. So this is definitely going to be a good one for anybody looking for things in a more close proximity. As you'll see later on, I'm going to be touring some properties where it's a hike to get to some things, and then others, depending on where you're positioned on the resort, it's going to be a really fast trip from your room to eating and so forth. So again, I'm walking towards the rooms from the beach area. There's some nice hammocks over there. It's also a great place for a wedding. Here's one of their restaurants here. This is a buffet restaurant. We'll find out more about it later when I do the site inspection. But these are all your rooms, and I'm walking towards and around the pool. Again, getting a very unobstructed view because everybody else is still asleep. It's 5:30 in the morning here at Jamaica, which means it's about 6:30. Almost we're in the US or New Jersey from where I'm from. Now I'm walking around this way. You can see there are some swim ups here, right? The swim ups all have, if you're on the first floor, the swim ups have the chairs that's close in proximity to the water, if you can see that from here, right? And then you can see the second, third, and fourth floors, they all have jacuzzis on the balconies. And then the very top will be where some of the rooftop rooms are, and we'll get a glimpse of that. If you didn't catch my tour back in December, you'll be pleasantly surprised at the size and even more surprised at the price point. It's not expensive. It's a very good price for what they have here. Okay, so this is your jacuzzi area. They are cleaning still, so bear with me. This is also the privilege area. So I may have mentioned that in my room tour yesterday, my home away from home, that there is privilege benefits on this property, and like some properties, they do have these added benefits. When you upgrade to certain things, you get certain privileges. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I just want you guys to really get a good idea of what's here in this video, so you can see, you know, what they have to offer. So it's a pretty nice pool area, right? It's not your tiny just get in, get out kind of dip pool. It does have a pool bar, which is right here, so you can swim up to the bar from where you are, right? There's plenty of space where you're not on top of each other. A good amount of seating here as well. There's no reserved seating. And one of the things that I noted, and I actually do like about the resort, is on their windows or glass for the doors and everything, it literally tells you no hanging of clothes. And that's because if you can see the setup, it's kind of distracting and maybe takes away from the beauty of everything if people are hanging their clothes and undergarments and stuff off the rails and everything. So that's definitely a do not do here. It's great. This is a non-smoking property, so you're not smoking in the rooms. There is a fee or fine for that. And if we just keep going further this way, we'll see. And this property also has a lazy river, so we'll probably get there in another few minutes or so. And again, if you saw, besides the fact that I slowed down a little bit, slowed my pace down, it did not take me long to get from the beach area past the pool, right? It didn't take me long to do that. And again, that pool is not small, okay? But now I'm up towards the beginning area where I'm walking towards the lobby. Okay, now I crossed over to the left side so you couldn't really see everything on the other side, but it's kind of the same, duplicated on both sides, right? Same layout. But we'll start over here because you have the lobby right here. Again, backdrop of the beautiful mountain. And then you have your beach restaurants that way. We have a water park. I'm gonna pop over to that side first, and then wrap back around so you can see. But the water park is also located in the family section. So they have a section just for, where families can come, and then they have the family accommodations and everything, which is really great. And it kind of keeps the kids a little, gives them a feeling of having something of their own. And then they're not necessarily in the big pool with the adults either. So that's also nice. All right, so we walk over here, you have their Ocean Coral Spring Kids Water Park, and it's not small, right? I mean, it's a fairly good size for little people, and they'll definitely enjoy it. So here's the water park, and then right there is another pool where the kids can play in, or the adults can sit and play in, have some fun while the kids are playing and doing their thing. You've got more seating, more bedding, more day beds or canopies there. And then you can see here on the family side, there is no jacuzzi on the patio or the balcony. I don't see if you can really see up there, but there's no jacuzzi outside, right? Spacing is a little different as well for the exterior, but overall same outline on the outside, and there's obviously no swim ups here. Okay, and then you have your little snack bar and everything that you can order different types of snacks from, drinks and everything. So this is an all-inclusive resort, which means everything is pretty much included. Besides the spa, you got to pay for the spa. And then when we discuss privileges later, you'll see like some of the different benefits you get from upgrading to privilege, where without privilege, some of the added benefits are a little limited at the same time. Don't want to talk too much about that right now until I get more details on how that works, but I am in a privileged room, and one of the benefits for sure was that I had 24-hour room service, and apparently with your regular all-inclusive package, that 24-hour room service is not there. It's cut off at like 8 p.m. They said, and then after that, if you ordered, there was a fee. So that alone, depending on your eating styles, and if you're one of those people who like to snack when they get back into their room, or they don't want to maybe miss dinner but didn't want to eat too early, maybe like to eat a little later, keep in mind when you're ordering and if you're doing room service. Over here is part of the kids center as well, so it's very close to the water park, and they have like a little playground and everything there, which is really nice. And then we're just gonna wrap back around to the front, and we'll go see some of these restaurants and some of these other activities that they have here. They have all water sports here, right? So all of the non-motorized water sports are included with the package, because I know I get asked that question all the time. So all the non-motorized water sports are included. Anything that's motorized is an additional cost. However, unlike some resorts, you don't have to leave the property for some of these non-motorized sports. You're able to get access to that right here from the property. And that's your scuba diving, your snorkeling, jet skiing, and so forth. So they do have that available at a convenience of it being here, which is really great. I know a lot of people who would enjoy that. And if you saw on the beach, there was the area where you would actually be able to purchase access to those things. All right, so we're back up towards the front. Oh, there's the parking lot. No big deal. Again, gorgeous view. It's very quiet and peaceful this morning, as you can see. But I do like the ambiance at the resort. Okay, so we walk in here. This is your lobby area where people come to check in and everything. Good morning. So you come and check in here. I'm not going to walk all the way through because I did not bring my mask, and it's indoors, and you are required to wear a mask when you're indoors on the property. Alright, so all the way to the corners where privilege would check in, all the way over there, and then regular check-in is here and check out. And they do have a bar area as well, and a tour desk and so forth. Okay, so we come over this way, and now we're walking towards some of the restaurants. And this is a great area as well. When I was here the last time, if you wanted to do an event or you know, a destination wedding, a party or something, but you didn't quite want to be on the beach but still wanted to have that view, you could use this area over here for things like that. This is the bowling alley. It's not open yet. It opens from 3 to 11 p.m. and I'll be doing a group event here tonight, so you'll get to see the inside of that later today. And that's also great for families, or you know, if you're here with a group of girlfriends or a group of guys and you want to find something nice to do, just to, you know, pass the time or build a team or camaraderie, great things. You know what bowling does for you. And so it's really nice. You do need to make reservations for the bowling alley because of the COVID protocols. You know, we do have to limit the space inside, which is definitely understandable. And as we walk this way, we have another place. So many focal points with water, which is really great. I don't think this is for swimming. I think this is more for ambiance, but it's nice. They have the piano bar here, and it's a convention center up above. So if you're hosting meetings or a wedding that you want indoors, right? Maybe it's raining and it's a backup place, or maybe, you know, you just want something indoors. It's upstairs. Then they also have a very nice library set up if anybody's interested in books or reading or going to the library when they're on vacation. I know I enjoy a good library no matter where I am, so that is available, and the bar up there is really nice, and the alcohol is included. They have a gaming lounge where you can play poker, slots, and blackjack in there. But if you're a gambler, be very, very careful because it's very, very dark in there, so you may lose track of time. Okay, big chess game over there with the chess pieces. And you'll see over here, this strip is a strip of, I think there's one restaurant over there, but the rest of them are shopping centers. Like you can buy clothes, souvenirs, just like going to a strip mall almost. And then this right here is the ice cream station. So you can get ice cream during the evening and during the day right from this very spot. Okay, showtime is right here, and this is where you can catch a show, and they have like the schedule for Wednesday, and every day they tell you what they're doing different. But up there, like, so today is Wednesday, so they have a Zumba at the pool area, yoga beach area, and they had some after party is at 10, so that's over by, I believe, where my rooms are by the pool. But everything, they show you the different shows, different activities each day, which you can catch here. There's a dance class here tomorrow, pool tournament, beach volley. So this is where you would just come and see what's happening when and on what day if you want to prepare. And Friday there you have more stuff, but tonight there's a beach party at 9:30, so that's really nice. Every day they have some different type of activity, and that's a value in itself as well. So again, there's the stores over there, and then you have all your restaurants over here. This one I believe is Martha's Market. Yes, I believe these, not sure if these two are connected, but I'll find out more tonight, right? But there's one restaurant, and then here's the other. So it's gastronomy. I believe this is all connected. It might be buffet, so eat in and you have some seating outside, which is great. There's Sakura, that's a takoyaki restaurant. So if you like hibachi, that's a good restaurant for you. I'm going to venture and say if you're looking to sit at the hibachi table, like most resorts, prior reservations is required because of the tables and the amount of tables they have and seating and so forth. So there's Route 66, La Locanda, which is the Italian restaurant I ate at last night. Ravioli, spinach ravioli was excellent. And then this is the Sugar Cane restaurant, which is a West Indies restaurant. So they sell all Caribbean food in this restaurant. So I know I have people who ask me, you know, for a good place to go that has a restaurant or something that specializes in Caribbean food. And so there you have it. If you like Indian food, here's Thali, which is your Indian restaurant. And we'll see some of these things, whether it's a tour or pictures that I'll be posting later today or throughout the week. There's their disco, so it's where their dance club is. You can go and have a nice little good time. And then they have the sports bar, and the sports bar is open pretty late. I'll have to confirm the time, but I'm pretty sure it's open until, I'm not gonna say it's 24 hours because obviously it's closed, but I do know that it is open pretty late. And I'll have an update on that later. So I'm walking around this way, and I'm walking towards the spa. And they do have carts where if you couldn't walk around, that someone could drive you where you needed to go. So if you have a handicap, disability, or something, don't worry, you could still get around the park fairly easily and comfortable. I mean, not the park, the resort, fairly easy and comfortable. So they do have that, and then there are also elevators inside the buildings. So this is the spot area. They're not open, obviously, and people are working. Hello, thank you, thank you. Right, and so they're not open, and hopefully later we'll be able to get a look inside. The fitness area is right there. I don't know if you can see through the windows like I can, but it's not a slight size. It's a pretty decent size for a resort. Okay, so I'm just walking back around. Wow, this video is a lot longer than I anticipated. I don't know if it's because I'm walking slower or I'm explaining stuff, but definitely you're getting the full walkthrough without any obstructions. So here you see these are also rooms. Now see, these don't have a view, I can tell, because their door is on the other side, right? So if they have a view from their room, their balcony, it's going to probably be of the pool area more so, but you actually access the rooms from the exterior here, and then when you walk in through the foyer, and you know, there's again elevators depending on which side you're coming in. So I just walked through the building, and now I am back towards the pool area, which means somehow I bypassed the lazy river. So let's go find it. And breakfast starts at 7 a.m. guys. So if you're early like me, you've got plenty of time to catch breakfast after exploring the property. There's some more hammocks on that side. This restaurant on the back, this is the back end of Red Snapper, which is also a lovely restaurant, and we won't mistake, it does sell more than just snapper and fish there. Okay, I'm walking back over, and here's the lazy river. Oh, and yes, if you're coming here, people ask me this question all the time, do bring bug spray or something to protect you from the bugs, because I definitely get bit up every time I come to the Caribbean. And yes, there are mosquitoes out here, and yes, they bite. Okay, so bug spray, yes. Okay, so this is their lazy river, right? And we'll just walk around it together, but pretty cute. Looks fun and relaxing. So inside of it, you know, you're safe from the water. Any activities, if you just wanted to watch the kids play, you didn't want to play, you were watching your kids, you can sit here, nice shade. As you can see, today is a really cool day, so it's very shady, and it has a swim up bar as well, right? I just want to get a really good view of everything. They have some buckets that can fall down on, splash water down on your head. They have like the little guns, the water guns over there that you can play with and enjoy, you or your kids. I actually plan on coming over here later today when I have a little bit of free time. So speaking of free time, the pools and everything do close at 6. So if you like being in the water, I'm gonna definitely recommend you getting a swim up if you stay here, because after 6 p.m. right now, due to the protocols, that is closed to everybody. But your swim ups are yours, and you're welcome to enjoy them as late as you like. They don't have any restrictions on that part. Okay, so this is a great area. Any water activities you want to do on the property, you want to enjoy, at least right now while the protocols are still in effect, you want to try to get to before 6 p.m. Okay, so hopefully you got a good gist of what the resort has to offer as far as visually what's here, available to you if you choose to stay at this resort. They're still doing construction, so this is going to be the part of the adults only resort. So you can see they're still working on everything there, and it's going to be called Ocean Eden Bay, I believe. So it's going to be nice. And you can see, like, it's a little quiet over here, so it's not even like, if you were in these rooms facing out, that you'd be like, oh, but there's kids. No, it's not rowdy. So it's definitely some closure. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. I didn't think it was going to be a full 30-some minutes, but I wanted to give you the most and best experience that I could provide you with before people were up and moving around, and you can see like a full outlay of what's here. So thank you if you stayed into the end. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you continue to watch and get updates from me over time. So please like, follow, share, and if you have questions, always feel free to post them. This is Keisha, Twin Gemini's Travel Agency, and I'm here for you. So thank you again for your time. I know this is 30-some minutes out of your day if you definitely finished to the end, and it's appreciated. So like, follow, share, comment, and I'll be talking to you soon. Have a blessed day.